to our Bake-Along-A-Christmas. Now, have you got all your ingredients ready? Are you ready to get baking? Okay, so let me show you what I made earlier. This, don't laugh, is my gingerbread, Mary and Joseph. And today we are going to be baking our own Mary and Joseph to help us tell the story of that first Christmas. So are you ready to get baking? So let me tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need a saucepan, a wooden spoon or a spatula, a large mixing bowl like this one here, and you're going to need a baking tray and some baking paper. And then what I need you to do is ask an adult to help you, is go and turn your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, 180 if you've got a fan oven, gas mark 6. Now we're going to give you some time to go and get those things ready, and we're going to listen to a Christmas carol. What I need you to do is get bag 2, which is the sugar, and then empty that sugar, open up your bag like this, and empty the sugar into your pan. Empty it all in, break it all up like this, and then I need you to get your golden syrup. And empty that into the pan. Now, if it's a little bit sticky, you might want to give it 20 seconds in the microwave so that it all comes out into the pan. And then it all, oh, look at that, gooey golden syrup. Empty that all into your pan. And then once you've done that, I need you to get your butter, that's your butter right here, and empty the butter into the pan, like that. And then you need to get an adult to help you because we're going to take this pan to the hob. Okay, so you pop the pan on the hob on a medium heat. Let's turn it on. And then you've just got to let the mixture melt together, giving it a stir. Now it can get very hot and sticky, so be careful not to splash it out of the pan. Give it a nice mix. There we go. Keep mixing. Mix, 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 mix. You can sing a Christmas carol whilst you do it if you want. La, 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 la. There you go, it's mixing up nicely now. There you go. How's yours doing at home, guys? Is it mixing well? Get all that sugar mixed in. There we go. And once it's all mixed together nicely, what you need to do is make sure you tin off your hob and pop it on the side to cool down. I think that's nearly there. There we go. Here we go. So I am going to tin off the hob and pop it on the side to cool down. Okay, so once you've done that, I need you to grab your mixing bowl like this, and then you need to get bag number 1. And what you need to do then is empty everything from that bag into your large mixing bowl like this. Try not to get much flour, but I need you to just keep a tiny bit of flour in the bottom of your bag, because we need that to roll everything out later. Keep a tiny bit of flour in the bottom of your bag, because that's the one you get a bit messy later on. And then you need to add that wonderful warm syrup, oh yes, all into the bowl. And then you can put this aside for your parents to wash up later. Or I'm in the church, so I get Paul to do it later. There we go. And mix that in like this. There you go. And then don't forget about your egg. So we're going to get 1 egg like this. And break the egg into the mixing bowl. Ta-da! And give it a little stir. And then you've got to make sure that all of that mixture has mixed in. That's it, nicely. You've got to stick big stirrs. And if you're making it with other people, make sure you share the mixing so everybody gets a go. That's it. Nice mixture like that. Keep mixing. And then, once you have finished with your mixture, what you need to do is cover it with some cling film and pop it in the freezer. If you've got no room in your freezer, don't panic. You can either check out all those old frozen broccolis you got in your freezer, or you can just pop it in the fridge. So what I need you to do now is make sure that mixture is all ready to go, everything is mixed in, and cover it with cling film and pop it in the fridge. Okay, so my dough is ready. I am just going to put some cling film on my dough. And there is no room in our freezer, so I am going to pop this into the fridge. And after you've popped it in the fridge, what you need to do is get your baking trays ready with a little bit of greaseproof paper.
Okay, so once you've put the mixture in the fridge, we are going to leave it to chill for a few minutes, and we are going to start dancing around our kitchens for our next carol.
Merrily on high, in heaven the sky is written with angels singing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Ding dong. In so here below, the steeple bells be swung, and the yo-yo-yo by priests and people sung in. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Ding dong, 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 merrily and high. The curse of sin is broken. Ding dong, open up your eyes. The celebration starts in. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Sing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Yeah. Ding dong, 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 ding dong. Deck dolls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. All together sing we joyous. La 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 la.
So, your next part, I need you to use the rest of your flour. And what you need to do, this is the fun bit, is just chuck lots of flour all over your work surface. And make sure you get some on your hands as well, because this is for our dough. So rub it all around like this. Ta-da! I like this bit, this is the fun bit. Okay, and now I need you to go and get the dough out of the fridge or the freezer. So let's see what our dough is looking like. Here we go. Lovely. Right then, let's take this back over to the flour ready to roll. Take the cling film off. And then before you get your dough out of the bowl, you need to make sure that you've got flour all over your hands so that the dough doesn't stick. So make sure you get your hands all floury, get that rolling pin all floury. And then grab the dough out of the bowl and get it on there. And you do a bit of kneading, like this. That's it. And then you've got to get out the rolling pin and roll out the dough. So the dough needs to be the same thickness as a £1 coin. So keep rolling until it's the same thickness as a £1 coin. So make sure you roll it nicely out. So we're hoping to get 12 gingerbread men out of our rolled out bits. Keep rolling, make it nice. Remember that £1 coin thickness. And then you need to, if you've got a gingerbread man cutter at home like mine, get that. But I've also given you a paper stencil that you could use also. So then what you need to do is try and get 12 shapes. You put them down in the dough and you get them out, pop them out. That's it, and then keep going. And then if you've got the paper one, you just need to cut around them 12 times. That's it. 3, 4, 5. Now, how's everyone's Christmas shopping going? Have you all got all your presents ready? Have you all got your parents, your siblings' presents? I've still got to get my sister's. I haven't got it yet. Don't tell her though. How many have I got now? Right, so I've got, let me count how many I've got so far. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I reckon I can get 8. And then I can roll it all around again. Let's put it all back together like this. Get a little bit more flour, like this. and then roll it all back up. So good for the ingredients. Right. 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Now let me check I've done that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And then once you've got them all, you can place them on your baking tray. You can keep going though. Keep going to use up all your dough. Keep using all your dough and then get your baking tray. And pop your gingerbread then on the baking tray. Leave a little bit of a gap between each one so that they can grow a little bit. Like that. Put them all on. Like this. There we go. Now I hope you're all thinking about how you're going to decorate the gingerbread. Oh, his head nearly fell off. Oh well. There we go. Ta-da! Like that. So you should have all your gingerbread men on one, or you can fit them on 2 trays. Let me pop them down. So now it is time to put our gingerbreads in the oven. So we're going to pop them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to take them over to the oven. And then you pop them in the oven. Make sure you ask an adult to help you do this bit. So you open up your oven, pop them in the middle. And then set your timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes and then our gingerbreads will be ready.
On that first Christmas, Mary met God's messenger, who brought news of great joy.
You're having a baby boy!
On that first Christmas, Joseph was in meltdown. All his plans were wrecked. He was feeling super stressed. He was just about to snap.
Oh dear, looks like he has.
His wife-to-be is up the duff. The child's not his. It's all too much. When word gets out, there'll be such drama. So, chopping wood helped him feel calmer. Joseph plans to walk away. What on earth would make him stay? He heads off to hit the hay, and as he sleeps, God speaks.
Joseph, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife. The baby in her is from the Holy Spirit.
Good news for a heart that was filled with fear. Good news of Emmanuel, God come near.
She will have a son, and they will name him Emmanuel. This name means God is with us.
Joseph got up, and Joseph went on. Together they witnessed the birth of God's Son.
God's with us.
They whispered while holding him tight. He's come into our chaos and into our night. For those now in meltdown whose plans have been wrecked. For all who are feeling tired and stressed. For anyone who's ready to snap and everyone that's in a flap. This is the good news we all need to hear. God is with us, right now and right here. This Christmas time, please don't walk away. For God is with us and He came to stay. We can get up and we can go on, held tight by our Saviour, Jesus, God's Son.
Emmanuel. His name means God is with us.
Okay, so whilst our gingerbreads are in the oven, we're going to play a game. So, we are going to have a little scavenger hunt in our kitchens. So if I said to you, find me something in your kitchen that begins with the letter M. Something that begins with the letter M. Let me find something. I don't know what to find. Letter M. I don't have anything with the letter M. Mustard! I've got mustard. What did you guys find in your kitchens with the letter M? Okay, let's go for another one. The letter J. Find me something with the letter J. Oh, find the letter J. Oh, I know. Jug. I've got a jug. What did you find with the letter J? Should we do another one? Let's do another one. Okay, find me something that begins with the letter P. The letter P. Oh. Letter P. A plate. I've got a plate. What have you found that begins with the letter P in your kitchen? And finally, one more. Something that begins with the letter C. The letter C. Oh, what have I got? Oh, C. I'm not sure this is right. Cheese grater. Does that count as a letter C? Cheese grater? Yeah. That's as far as I've got. Cheese grater. Okay, so we've got a few minutes left before our gingerbread comes out the oven. So, we're going to sing a carol. You might want to do a little bit clearing up whilst we're singing that carol, and then we're going to take a look and see what our gingerbread looks like. Enjoy. game of festive Would You Rather, one of my favourites. So you can either answer like this, which is Rudolph's nose, or like this, which is the elf. So would you rather be Santa Claus for a whole week, have to wear the Santa Claus outfit for a whole week to school, or have to sing Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for a whole week? So wear a Santa outfit for a whole week into school, or have to sing Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for a whole week. Would you rather be an elf, well that needs to be this really, be an elf or be a reindeer? Be an elf or be a reindeer? Would you rather eat a whole bucket of mince pies, or a whole bucket of pigs in blankets? A whole bucket of mince pies or a whole bucket of pigs in blankets? I think pigs in blankets. I love pigs in blankets. Would you rather visit the North Pole, or visit Bethlehem? Would you rather visit the North Pole or visit Bethlehem? And one more, would you rather make a snow angel in the snow, you know, where you lie down in the snow and do this, or make a snowman in the snow? Make a snow angel in the snow, or make a snowman in the snow? I can hear the oven. That means that my gingerbread is ready. Shall we go and have a look? Okay, so get yourself a pair of oven gloves, ask an adult to help you, and then you can check to see if your gingerbread are done. So you open up your oven and you pick up your gingerbread like this. There you go, my gingerbread are nice and golden, like this. And then shut the oven, and do not forget to turn off your oven. There we go, and bring them over. Okay, and how do your gingerbread look? Now if you've got a wire rack at home, get one of those out, and then you can transfer your gingerbread men to your wire rack so that they are ready to decorate. So take them off like this and put them on the rack. Hopefully none of them will lose a leg or a head or an arm whilst you're doing it. Ta-da! And be careful because they can be a little bit warm. There we go. And leave them to cool for a few minutes, and then you can get out your icing pens and get decorating your gingerbread men. You can make a Mary, a Joseph, some wise men, some shepherds, and send me your pictures of your gingerbread nativity. And that is what we have learned, isn't it? That with the right ingredients, out of a big mess, comes something amazing. Mary and Joseph were in a pretty big mess. Joseph was about to walk away, but then God baked up a winner. Joseph chose to stay, and he understood what God was doing. This Christmas, God comes to us. He shapes our story and he creates something wonderful. When we understand what God is doing, coming to earth to be with us, it makes Christmas the best thing ever. Now, happy Christmas, everyone. Don't forget to send me the pictures of your gingerbread. See if you've done a better job than my slightly messy Mary in there. Have a lovely Christmas. Send me your pictures and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Born unto us this day a Savior, gifted from heaven to a manger. The hope of the world's alive, for all men night. All of the earth rejoice. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. So lift up your voice and sing out His praise. It's Christmas, born is the King, rejoice in the day. It's Christmas, make a joyful sound. It's Christmas, let His praise resound. It's Christmas, so lift up your voice and sing out His praise. It's Christmas, born is the King, rejoice in the day. It's Christmas, make a joyful sound. It's Christmas, let His praise resound. It's Christmas. So lift up your voice and sing out His praise. It's Christmas, born is the King, rejoice in the day. It's Christmas, make a joyful sound. It's Christmas, let His praise resound. It's Christmas. It's
And just a few things before we leave you today. We hope you have enjoyed your Bake-Along-A-Christmas. We hope your gingerbread men look great. And if they do, why don't you maybe wrap up some of those gingerbreads and share them with somebody that needs a little Christmas cheer this Christmas? It may be a neighbour or just somebody that needs cheering up. That'd be great. Don't forget to send us your pictures. We hope you've enjoyed. And lastly, just a massive thank you to everyone who helped to measure out all the ingredients and deliver the bags to make our Bake-Along-A-Christmas possible. So thank you all. Bye bye. Merry Christmas.